Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to our ceremony. Before we start our ceremony, just in case of an emergency, I just want to remind that there's exits, the doors that you came into, to the right and left of the stage, and there are 2 emergency exits behind the stage in case they're needed. Before we start the ceremony, if I could have everyone please rise. And Peniotis Karathanasis is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. I would like to welcome a member of our Board of Education, Ms. Leone, for joining us tonight, as well as our Superintendent, Dr. Rihanna, and our future Superintendent, Dr. Doschner. And a special welcome and thank you to Mr. Hudson for making the high school auditorium available for us today. And also thank you to you for being so flexible as we changed venues due to the extreme heat. On behalf of the building administration, I want to begin by saying congratulations to our 8th graders sitting here tonight. We are all very proud of you. To the parents, guardians, family, and friends, thank you for joining us on this special occasion and for all you've done in supporting these students over the last 3 years and from the beginning of their academic careers. Thank you. We'd like to take this opportunity to also thank our PTA, especially the leadership, past and present, who have provided so much support for Findlay Middle School, the class of 2025, since the moment that they arrived as 6th graders. So thank you to the PTA. In addition, I'd like to also thank the parent volunteers who will be putting up the decorations for the dance. Traditionally, we have the 8th grade moving up dance directly following the ceremonies, but this year the dance is going to be on Thursday, but a special thank you to the parents that are going to be doing those decorations for all the students on Thursday's dance. To our clerical staff, who are the backbone of everything that we do, and to our custodial staff, who play such an important role in events like tonight. Also, our security staff, who work tirelessly in keeping us safe, we say thank you to them. To the teachers and guidance counselors, I say thank you to you as well for all that you've done in supporting these students, especially in this very important year. This year we have 4 teachers retiring, Ms. Cardaci, Ms. Mara, Ms. McGrath, and Ms. Scar. We thank you for your years of dedication and service. And finally, to our assistant principal, my colleague, Mr. Carroll, who will be leaving us this year in retirement as well. You will all be missed. Thank you very much. Although Findlay Middle School does not have an official valedictorian or salutatorian, we have a tradition of acknowledging our top students. This year we have 2 students that are tied for the unofficial salutatorian. Those students are Hadi Ali Jafar and Dean Ramnaran Rain. I'm having trouble with Dean's name, but His dad gave me some pointers, but I think I still messed it up. But both of those students finished their 3 years with a cumulative GPA of 98.9. So, at this time, I'd like to invite our first speaker to the podium. Hadi, will you come and join us with his speech, Moments That Made Us.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our 8th grade moving up ceremony. I'm glad everyone here could make it to this momentous event. Before I begin, I'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Rihanna, Dr. Doshner, Mr. Acolano, Mr. Carroll, Mr. Pai, other administrators, staff, family members, and friends. It's an honor to have had the opportunity to grow and connect with you all, and to be standing here today to celebrate the moments that made us at Finley Middle School. To my 8th grade peers, as we progressed through our middle school years, we had to face several challenges as a part of growing older. Every assignment required an extra step of effort. Every homework, we had to write and think even more to find the answer. When finals approached, we spent hours on end studying every little bit of information we had. Every little bit of information we had learned to get the best grade possible. Even beyond the classroom, we developed life skills through our experiences growing older. We needed time management to get every project done by the end of the week. We needed work ethic to make sure every ounce of effort was to the best of our ability. Lastly, middle school forced us to be leaders, to take pride in our efforts and not rely solely on the help of others. What we learned here set the foundation of our skills for the rest of our lives in order to be successful beyond the school curriculum. Looking back to some of our best moments here, field trips are a major contribution. From our first time out of the school miles away in Adventureland to across the world in Spain, the field trips we went on were key points of the social and character change we went through. To have the opportunity to explore ourselves beyond the barriers of the school and to socialize with the ones we meet makes these events all so memorable. The relief of breaking the cycle of the school day, to have mere hours or days of pure enjoyment and exploration, made these trips just as important as anything else this year. To the music players, think back to your first time on the Six Flags trip. You were probably nervous, maybe a little scared. Think about the friends you talked with, played with, and celebrated with. All your work throughout the year had led to a final evaluation where your hard work would all be judged. But when the spectacular performance was done, that nervousness was replaced with excitement. Excitement for the final destination of the year, the Six Flags Park. To the ones that went to Washington or Spain, reflect on the experiences you had there, the friendships you strengthened, the places you saw, the fun you had. Think about your roommates, most likely your bestest of friends. The late nights you spent together, capping the joy you had, or the experiences you went through together that day. You encountered a different part of the world together, likely for the first time. You all gained core memories and lifelong lessons, growing together not only as individuals, but as a group. Although field trips were indeed a very important part of our time together, what we did inside our school left a greater impact. Our favorite memories came from events like Field Day, where we came together with our peers to enjoy a hot day outdoors, to do what we like and acknowledge our efforts throughout the year. The school's many clubs allowed us to discover our interests and hobbies outside the school day, bringing us closer to like-minded individuals. The several concerts or plays we did gave us a chance to share to the school the talents we had hidden inside us and the work we put into our interests. To not be afraid to do what you like, with others around you who love the same thing. People who will be there to support you whenever you need it. Our journey through middle school has not only been about our grades, trips, or friends, but mainly our identity. These 3 years were a gateway to explore ourselves and what we enjoy. Here, we were encouraged to express ourselves, to find ourselves, and to be ourselves. Here, we could travel outside the school to an assortment of places with our friends and strengthen the bonds between us. Here, we could join clubs of our interests and spend quality time with peers who love the same thing we do and understand us the same way. Here, we developed new friendships and let go of others. Here, we learned what intrigued us, what stood out to us, what made us. Here, we learned what defined us as a person. Here, we went on a mission to find ourselves. Even with the variety of challenges we faced academically and socially, we pushed on. We pushed on these 3 years to unearth our personality, our friends, and our interests. So whether or not you've completed the puzzle of yourself, let every piece of you thrive with the moments that made us. Thank you.
Thank you, Hadi. At this time, I'd like to welcome Dean up to the podium to share his speech with us, The Power of Now.
Good evening, everyone. We're all here today to celebrate our graduation from middle school, but this ceremony is much more than that. Look to your left, your right, and all around at your fellow classmates. Every single one of you have worked unbelievably hard to reach this point in your life, this point in time right now. Understand that the ceremony is to celebrate your success in 8th grade, but to also acknowledge the late nights, tough times, and impossible challenges that you have all overcome to reach this momentous milestone. First and foremost, to our families, whether that be siblings, parents, or grandparents, thank you for being there for us. Thank you for every ride to and from school, every ounce of support you've given us at school events, sports games, and most importantly, thank you for being there during hard times. Thank you for your unconditional love that kept us going, motivated to accomplish our best, and create something truly impressive this year. I'd also like to thank our amazing teachers and acknowledge all that they have taught us. Yes, they provided us with the educational knowledge necessary to be successful this year. They have taught us much more than that. We have learned to be patient when struggling with a difficult topic, stay motivated when accomplishing a task, and most importantly, we have learned to be stronger than we were before and have more faith in ourselves. Doing your best to teach us these important lessons and skills, I am beyond grateful for our teachers who taught us to be the best version of ourselves. And to my fellow classmates, I ask, once again, that you look around at your nearby peers and realize what you've really accomplished in this moment. Together, we have all struggled from excruciating group projects, unbearable tests and quizzes, and overwhelming classwork and homework assignments. Yet still, we are united, not by age or this building or even our classes. Together, we have grown from these struggles and emerged. So we join together in this ceremony as classmates, bonded by friendship, resilience, and victory, to honor something truly special which we have created this year. To say in graduating when each and every one of you does not even begin to express the full extent of my gratitude. So now here we are, on the cusp of high school, and I'm sure many of us may be nervous and maybe even scared of what's to come. But I'm here to remind you of the power of now. Take a deep breath, calm down, and remember where you are right now, in the present. It can be easy to try to skip over this moment and think about what comes next, but right now, embrace this moment before it becomes a memory. Now, standing here at this crossroads, we as students must understand that it is okay to not have everything figured out. And in fact, it's better to focus on this moment right now, this ceremony. So before we rush ahead into the next chapter of our lives, really take a moment to admire all that is happening in this moment, in this important present, so that we really have something worth remembering. So now let's really honor this moment and honor what we, as a class, have achieved. I ask for the final time that you look to the person to your left, your right, and the people all around you. Take in every memory that we as a class have made and embrace all that we have learned and focus it into this moment right now. Together, we have created bonds, friendships, and relationships that bring along memories forever immortalized in our brains. Let's continue to carry on this gratitude, this presence, and most importantly, our pride in what we have accomplished as a class. Through uncertainty, we should all feel prideful that we are here, right now, at this ceremony in the present. Congratulations, middle school class of 2025. We are all bonded together, victorious in our accomplishments. And most importantly, we are living in the present. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. At this time, I'd like to invite up to the podium Mr. Iaclano, our principal, to share some thoughts.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to begin by saying thank you as well. Thank you to the students. It has been a privilege to watch you grow and to serve as your principal. I remember many of you from when your older siblings were in middle school, watching you run through the halls as you attended their events, Some of you asking to be in Mr. Isley's class because he had the really cool snakes. And now I look out and I see confident, thoughtful young adults, and I am proud of each and every one of you. And I want to say congratulations. I also want to extend Mr. Pye's congratulations to our retirees. Each of them has dedicated decades of service to education, to Findlay Middle School, and to Glen Cove. Their legacy lives on in every young person they've helped along the way. We thank them and we wish them well in this next chapter of their lives. Congratulations to our retirees. So each year, I reflect on what my parting message might be to the 8th grade class. It's my final opportunity to share a bit of unsolicited guidance in my role as principal. In past years, that inspiration has come from books, current events, or even a moment in time. This year, I returned to one of my favorite TED Talks, delivered by someone whose recent passing reminded the world of the quiet power of humility and service, Pope Francis. Now, regardless of your personal beliefs or background, his message is one that transcends faith. It speaks to the heart of what it means to be human and to the future each of you will help shape. In his TED Talk titled, The Future You, he offered 3 powerful ideas. First, none of us is an island. We are all connected. We thrive not in isolation, but through our relationships with family, friends, classmates, and our community. In your time at Findlay, many of you have already lived this truth through your acts of service, through your kindness, through the ways you've shown up for one another. Secondly, Pope Francis spoke of his hope that the innovation and technology that is coming will be used to create equality and inclusion. That message feels especially relevant now as you have grown up in the advent of artificial intelligence. With these powerful tools at your fingertips, your generation will decide how we use them, for good or otherwise. Do not underestimate just how critical your role will be in shaping the ethical boundaries and safeguards that will define this technology. Let your choices be grounded in empathy, equity, and purpose. Technology is only as strong as the values that guide its use, and we are all counting on your generation to get it right. And lastly, Pope Francis called for a revolution of tenderness, as he put it. Tenderness, he said, is using your eyes to truly see others, our ears to really hear them, and our hands and hearts to help them. In a world where it is easy to hide behind screens or get lost in your For You page, he reminded us to choose connection, to reach out face to face, and to care deeply. Let tenderness be the bridge that moves us beyond the isolation of devices and into meaningful relationships. And that's what I've seen you all do, the class of 2025. Through your effort, your kindness, and the ways you supported one another. As a group, you have chosen to include instead of ignore, to lift each other up rather than leave anyone behind, and that gives me hope. You are leaving middle school not just with memories, but with a deeper sense of connection to each other, to your community, and to your place in the wider world. I hope that you carry that spirit forward. Stay curious, travel whenever you can, see the world, and always seek to understand the people with whom we share this planet. So as you move forward into high school and beyond, remember that every choice you make, every act of kindness, and every stand you take matters. You are the future that Pope Francis believed in, and I believe in all of you. Thank you for making these past 3 years truly unforgettable. Congratulations once again to the Findlay Middle School class of 2025. Now go make us proud.
Thank you, Mr. Iacolano. At this time, I'd like to invite to the podium Dr. Rihanna to share a message.
Good evening. Good evening, students. Good evening, family, friends, and of course, our dedicated staff. Tonight, we celebrate a powerful moment of transition. Tonight, we start a journey across a metaphorical bridge, that bridge from the middle school to the high school. More importantly, and more appropriately, that bridge from childhood to young adulthood. To our 8th graders, congratulations. You've made it through the ups and downs, the homework, the group projects, the growing pains, and the unforgettable memories. You've not only grown in knowledge, but in character. And today, we recognize your efforts and how far you've come. To our parents and to our caregivers, thank you. Thank you for the unwavering support and your encouragement and absolutely your patience. Tonight is your milestone too. Your children are not just finishing middle school, they are stepping into the next phase of their life. Your high school will bring new challenges, of course, but new triumphs, new opportunities, and new versions of your children that you have nurtured and guided. It's both exciting and a bit emotional, and yes, a bit scary. But have faith in what you've taught them as family, to be kind, to be honest, and to work hard for what they will see as future opportunities. So be proud and let yourself feel that moment. To our students, this is more than a graduation, it's a beginning. High school is a time that you will explore who you are and what you are about. It's a place to try new things, to take risks, and to discover your strengths. It's time when you will use your voice, and you will be asked to. Speak up for what's right, ask questions, share ideas, and don't wait for opportunities, but actually go reach out and find them. High school offers so much: clubs, teams, activities like leadership and service. Look into each and every one of them. Let it be an opportunity. Even if you learn it's not what you want to do, at least you understand what the program is about. That's okay. Take a chance and be brave. Be brave enough to say, okay, and yes, let me see what it's all about. And as you step into the next chapter, remember the kind of person you want to be. Be a role model. Others will look to you. People will be watching even when you're not looking. They will watch how you treat other people. They will also watch how you lead and how you handle success as well as struggle. So I ask you, choose kindness, choose respect, choose courage. The world needs more of all three. There'll be moments in high school when things get hard, academically, socially, or that's okay. Hard moments don't define you. How you respond does. So you keep going. You lean on others. You ask for help when you need it. You are not alone, and you never have to be. These people are here tonight. Look around, the ones that came to see you graduate. They are proud of you. They love you, even when you're upset with them. Those people, your family and your friends, they will always be there for you. And one more thing, they will be there even when they're not standing next to you. They're always there for you to reach out. So, when you need to lean on someone, please ask for help, because asking for help is a strength, not a flaw. Families, high school will come with its own set of joys and questions. Your children will grow and stretch and sometimes challenge you, but they'll also surprise you and impress you and make you proud in ways you haven't yet imagined. Keep cheering them on, keep being surprised, continue to guide them, and know that even when you don't think they will listen, they're hearing you. And in those times, know your support matters more than ever. So, to the graduates, you ready? Take a breath. You did it. You earned it. And I know that when you walk into the high school in September, you're not only ready to succeed, but ready to shine. I personally believe in you, each and every one of you. We all do. So, best wishes for a high school career that surpasses all we wished for you. Congratulations, that class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Rihanna. In keeping with our spirit of our unofficial valedictorian, we would like to acknowledge Jazelle Graziosi. Jazelle has an overall average of 99.3 since entering the middle school. Let's welcome Jazelle to the stage as she reads her speech, Our Future Starts Now.
Good evening, everyone. Classmates, teachers, parents, family, and friends. Today, we're not just closing the chapter on middle school, we're starting to write the first lines of our future. 3 years ago, we were just kids walking into a new building, probably worried about opening our lockers, finding our classes, and not getting lost in the hallways. Now we're walking out with something way bigger: confidence, strength, and dreams we started to shape. When I think about the future, I don't just picture flying cars, robots, or living on Mars. I picture us. I picture us becoming writers, scientists, athletes, entrepreneurs, engineers, teachers, doctors, and maybe even leaders of this country. I picture us using everything we've learned, both inside the classroom and outside of it, to make the world a little brighter, kinder, and smarter. In math class, we learned that compound interest is when your money earns interest, and then that interest earns more interest, and so on. Over time, what started small can grow into something amazing as long as you keep investing. Well, life works the same way. Every time we challenge ourselves, when we ask questions, read a book, practice a skill, or even just try again after failing, we're making a small investment in ourselves. And like compound interest, those small efforts don't just add up, they multiply. Think about it. The extra hour we spent studying for a test, the courage it took to raise our hands in class, the kindness we showed to someone sitting alone, these may seem small, but they grow. They shape who we are. They build confidence, habits, and relationships that compound over time. So when I say the future starts now, I don't mean tomorrow or next year in high school or when we're adults. I mean right now, today. Because what we choose to do today, how we spend our time, how we treat others, how we treat ourselves, will determine what grows for us in the future. We are the investors of our own potential, and the earlier we start investing in learning and kindness and courage, the greater the return. To our teachers, thank you for planting those first seeds in us. To our families, thank you for believing in our growth even when we couldn't see it ourselves. And to my classmates, I am so proud of how far we've come, but this is only the beginning. So let's keep investing in curiosity and effort in each other. Let's let our dreams compound into reality, because the future truly starts now. Thank you.
Thank you, Jazelle. At this time, could I have Ms. Kenney come up to the podium, and we're going to start with the presentation of the 8th grade class.
Dean Ramsnarine. Rose Sullivan. Imani Sariyar. Victoria Bonilla. Kate Allen. Crystal Jacko Martinez. Jeshi Rivera. Christopher Banos Salvaco. Persis Abraham. Eder Aguilar Quinones. Stephanie Aguilar Uyoga. Catherine Alvarenga Perez. Sophia Alvarez. Melanie Apaza. Samantha Apaza. Naomi Aragon Martinez. Jorge Aviles Otero. Jada Bailey. Julian Barnes. Stephen Bonilla Reyes. Catherine Calderon. Joel Colero Vasquez. Julianne Capitili. Sorry. Nathan Capitli. Gabriel Cardoza. Danny Castaneda. Daniel Castillo. Alessandra Cheraboga. Joseph Diaz. Catherine Duenas. Obriana Emmanuel. Milton Fiallos. Angel Flores. Dylan Flores Rivas. Julia Ford. Aliana Garcia. Eric Galdamez. Darwin Garcia. Diana Garcia Alvarado. Yahaira Garcia Leon. Jack Glowinski Cave. Matthew Gonzalez. Asmel Granados Reyes. Corbin Ham. Taziah Hamlet. Avery Herberick. Edgar Hernandez. Isaac Hernandez. Ingrid Hernandez Benitez. Junior Henriquez Gonzalez. Juan Hernandez Albanez. Oscar Hernandez Garcia. Giovanni Herrera Moreros. Gina Jackson. Julia Janesco. Sarah Jimenez Mendrano. Aaliyah Lomini. Jared Lopez Portillo. Isabella Mancuso. Danny Maradanga Garcia. Massimo Maratta. Chloe Mayo Stanley. Sean McNeil. Danny Mendez. Jalissa Mendez. Aiden Maloney. Braden Monsell. Enrique Junior Moran. Saul Moran Villatoro. Sofia Nunez. Liliana O'Connor. Jasleen Osario. Sebastian Palacios. Brandon Pacos. Adam Panic. Melody Pena. Logan Piriantangwang. Ella Prezzo. William Ramos Lopez. Brendan Robinson. Jaron Rodriguez. Josias Roldan Cruz. David Ruiz. Giancarlo Ruiz. Iker Salsayo. Gabriela Sanchez. Thomas Talarico. Tori Torres Martinez. Vasile Circus. Aiden Vargas. Ariel Vasquez. Evelyn Vasquez. Valerie Vialta. Leilani Williams. Akira Yamaja. Enrique Llanas Calderon. Carla Zia. Lucy Gao. Jaylene Pizarro.
At this time, I'd like to invite members of our 7th and 8th grade chorus to the stage for a musical tribute directed by Miss Sack. How about another round of applause for our 7th and 8th grade members of chorus? How about a big round of applause for the Robert N. Finley class of 2025? Parents, families, and friends, in a moment we're going to start the recessional. I kindly ask everyone to remain seated while our 8th grade graduates will rise and recess to the lobby, and then you're more than welcome to meet with them to celebrate and to take photos. At this time, will the students please rise?